Wix Forms tutorial, how to set up Wix Forms. Hello everyone, in this tutorial today I'll show you guys how you can set up forms on Wix. These could be sign up forms and can help you in collecting emails from your potential leads. Then once you have emails, you can get started with email marketing campaigns, promoting your product, as well as making sure that any of your lost leads can then be contacted again by you. So let's jump right in. To get started, we're going to open up the Wix website editor. And once we open up the Wix website editor, we are first going to integrate Wix Forms into it. Now, depending on the template that you used, or if you didn't use a template, then you're not going to have Wix Forms directly integrated into your site. So we're going to actually integrate this ourselves. And to do this is a really simple process. All we're going to do is we're going to open up the editor. On the left, you're going to see this icon where there are two boxes and a gear. So click on this icon, which says My Business. And once you click on that, you're going to click on Find Apps. Once you click on Find Apps over here, you should be able to see Wix Forms. If you can't find Wix Forms, just go to the app market and search for Wix Forms. So click on Wix Form over here. And now Wix Forms will be integrated into your site. Now, the next thing you're going to choose is how you want your form to look like. Now, I want my Wix Forms to be a place of community. So I can choose list, cards, or social feeds. I think I would prefer a list view, so I'll just click on add over here. And once I click on add over here, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get a members exclusive area integrated into my site. So this is a portfolio site, and let's say I want to dedicate, the form section to fashion updates and for people to stay updated for fashion tips, for styling tips, for fashion trends, and more. We're going to wait for Forms to create all its default pages. And just like that, our pages have now been created. Now on the top right, when you create Forms, your toolbar or your navigation panel will get a login bar. So for that purpose, I'm moving the menu a little and I'm going to place the login bar at the top, and then I'll place the regular menu slightly at the bottom. And for my logos over here, I'm also going to place those at the bottom as well to make it just appear a bit nicer, because I don't want them to look too off center from each other. Now, once we have completed that, we will see in our login bar, we can click on Set Up Login Bar. Now, you can choose the layout for this if you want this to be full, just name, initials, or a avatar. I want this to be initials. And then what does the bar say before login? I just wanted to say login and then log out. Below that, you have your member sign up settings. So over here, you're going to click on that. And then you have new member sign up and existing member login. So I want the option for sign up to be first. And then once you click on sign up, you can choose to log in. You can also set up additional login settings, but more on that later. Now we're going to continue with our basic editing for our login bar. So you can allow social logins. I don't like to enable Facebook login, so I'm going to turn that off. And you can also sign up to the site with a public profile. I'm not going to allow that. I want Google login specifically. Then I also have policies, so show a link to the site terms of service page. Then we also have what do you want this to link to and your privacy policy pages. Now we're going to click on done, and it's time to start building our form. Now for our form, you will see a general discussion section. These are just going to be removed. These are added by default as filler. And you can click on Manage Posts on the top left to remove some of these sample or these filler posts. So on the left, under Form, you will see all of the different forms. I'm going to select all of these, and then I will click on Delete, and then I will delete these forms. Once this is completed, we're going to have a blank form section. Now, a really major part of this is to alter the appearance of your form section. For that, just click on Settings on the top left. And once you click on Settings, first off, you have your major layout. You also have the option to display subcategories, headers, as well as header heights. Then you can also alter the way that your forms are displayed, as well as individual posts. You can also alter designs, icons, backgrounds, and more. Now I'm going to take this section over here, and I'm going to go ahead and go into backgrounds in my forms, and then I will click on backgrounds and borders. And for that, I want border quality to be in a dark pink color. I'm going to choose this reddish color that I really like this. And now after that, we can further customize the appearance of our forms. We can also click on the quick edit section to edit the content. So I can click on section background and choose a different section background. If I want to make my forms more interesting, I can add a dynamic background to the entire page to make our form stand out a bit more. Now, once I've completed this, for further editing, you can go into Pages and Menus on the top left. Once you do that, you will be able to see a members only section. Click on that to create a exclusive area where members can set up their own conversations or view each other. So over here we have a all members section. Now you also have a contact section, portfolio section, but if you click on your members area on the left, you will see 3 subpages. We have notifications, profile, and account settings. Then in your sign up and login, you have basic member login and sign up, and then your default menu. Now, what we can do is that we can create a separate blank page. So for that, just click on pages over here and then click on blank selection. Once you create your blank selection, click on add elements on the top left. Once you click on add elements, you can click on community. And in community, you can add different groups, you can add online programs as well as file sharing. You also can go ahead and add social media links as well as decorative contact forms as well to further boost your engagement. Now we are going to go on ahead and go into the forms of the social or community building elements for this. And then we are going to click on groups over here, and then we can add groups. So because people are already going to be signing up via forms, it is a good idea to include something like groups, and you can build active communities where people can talk. Now, these are not a direct feature of forms, but they usually do go hand in hand with forms on Wix. So over here we have a group, and now I can, whenever I post in the form, people can come here and discuss about the new posts. Now I'm going to click on save on the top right, and I'll click on publish, and we're going to go back into our Wix dashboard. Once you go back into your Wix dashboard, I'm going to visit the site as well. Now, once you're in your Wix dashboard over here, on the left, you're going to find the form section in your panel, and you can click on posts. Once you click on posts, you can click on create new post to create a new post, and you can also categorize them under categories in forms. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.